Hello, Tigers. This is my normal Friday bi-weekly video. I apologize that scheduling precluded me from communicating with you last Friday. On Wednesday last, we as a community commemorated Texas Southern University's 97th year of excellence in achievement with our annual Founders Day Convocation. It was my first TSU convocation, and it was memorable. Our world-renowned debate team provided a spirited performance that brought our history to life, and the choir lifted their beautiful voices in musical perfection. Our keynote speaker, Mr. Kamaya Marshall, a proud TSU graduate, is one of the most respected strategists on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C. Presently working for the Harris-Walz campaign, Kamaya is providing communications strategy for his third presidential campaign. Kamaya exemplifies the heights you, as a TSU graduate, can ascend if you make the commitment to excellence and achievement. As we have more conversations about legacy, you will hear more from the faculty and staff why commemorating Founders Day is so important and deserving of our respect and patience in attendance. The respect we show for our institutional traditions marks the respect we have for each other. During the convocation, I spoke about dreams and what it takes to achieve the dreams you hold in your hearts. Today, I would like to speak further to that subject through the use of my favorite story from the Bible, David and the giant Goliath. This is not an effort to preach to you about faith, but rather I offer this story about King David of Israel to illustrate what is required for excellence in achievement. Many of you know the story of David the shepherd, who with only a sling and stone defeated the giant warrior Goliath. But for those of you who do not, the Bible tells us, prior to being anointed king, David was a lowly shepherd boy from a very ordinary family, who unbeknownst to him, had been chosen by God to build and lead the kingdom of Israel in 1000 BCE. BCE refers to before Common Era or before Christian Era, as you well know. The defeat of Goliath and David's further conquests set the future of the kingdom and later the state of Israel. This excellence in achievement started at the battle with Goliath, a battle that by every measure he could not win. But he took up the challenge because he believed. David, as a mere shepherd of no great renown, as he set about his daily shepherd's tasks, had been preparing for the fight with Goliath, even though he was not aware of it. None of us know what challenges or battles we will have to fight in the future. All we are able to see with any certainty is the task at hand. The great lessons for us in David's triumph over Goliath is that when we perform and complete the task which is at hand, we are preparing ourselves for the battles we will face in the future. If you avoid fulfilling the task at hand, if you avoid doing your daily duties, if you avoid the battles of today, you will not be prepared for the greater and more significant battles that are to come later. David did not avoid the battles that presented earlier in his life, protecting the herd from predators. As a consequence, he was able to rise up in a moment of desperate need and be not only someone who was willing, but someone able to face a giant. Being willing is great, but willingness without having cultivated the ability to take on the battle is fruitless. You are going to face giants in your lives, school difficulties, relationship challenges, family disappointments, and many unknown and unforeseen battles that will try to lay you low, to stop you with withering defeat, to sap your will and take your heart. You must never let the present challenge dictate your future. Only you should determine your future, and that requires steadfastness and staying the course. You are called to face the battles of today, so you are prepared to conquer the giants of tomorrow. The faculty and administration have instituted a mnemonic of sorts. 15 times 8 equals graduate, which means 15 credit hours for 8 semesters will obtain your degree. Easily said, it requires effort, fortitude, patience, and the right choices. The story of David tells us when it came time to meet Goliath, David ran quickly to the line of battle. Think about that. He did not dawdle, as we are often prone to do when facing difficult tasks or challenges. He did not procrastinate. He raced to the confrontation. When it comes time to act, we cannot be slow to the task. but come to it with the confidence and energy that comes from preparation and belief. Louis Pasteur said, "Fortune favors the prepared mind." Preparation, belief in oneself, and a set of core values to steer you in the right direction is critical to success in life. You're in the midst of your preparation. Ensure you remain focused on the task at hand to make ready for the tests of tomorrow. And from this, your dreams will flow. The last thought I will leave you with is that David did not undertake the battle with the giant Goliath for personal glory or for treasure. He took up the cause in defense of his faith. As I stated at the outset, I'm not offering this lesson of David to engage you in matters of faith. Faith and belief systems are personal choices. What I am suggesting you consider is that overcoming hardships or difficulties requires more than a desire for wealth or power. It requires a purpose more significant than your individual needs or wants, that enable and inspire you to sustain in the face of challenge, to overcome the obstacles before you. That is what excellence in achievement means. It is about delivering something that not only allows you to live a rich and vibrant life, but also enables or paves the way for others to have that same rich and vibrant life. Think on it. Enjoy your week.